And we begin with the day's developments in the state capitol. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bill Barajas. 121 state representatives voted to impeach Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton today. The historic move means Paxton will now face a trial in the Senate. KPRC 2 investigator Mario Diaz was inside the House chamber for every moment of today's testimony and vote.
For years, Ken Paxton was viewed as the top law enforcement officer in the state of Texas. Tonight, by members of his own party, as well as those across the aisle in that chamber behind me, the House of Representatives, he is viewed as a lawbreaker. And as a result of that, they voted him out of office.
Ken Paxton broke the law.
This was the theme leading up to the historic impeachment of the state's attorney general. 121 House members from both sides of the aisle voting to impeach the controversial Paxton.
No one person should be above the law, least not the top law enforcement official of the state of Texas.
The hearing was scheduled after the House Committee on General Investigating discovered Paxton broke the law during its 2-month investigation. A total of 20 state violations, according to the bipartisan committee of 3 Republicans and 2 Democrats. Some of those violations were described as serious felonies, including bribery, conspiracy, and abuse of office. There even was the bombshell reveal of a donor hiring Paxton's mistress as part of a bribery scheme.
The other benefit is that Nate Paul giving his mistress a job means that he no longer has to drive back and forth from San Antonio to see her.
The hearing lasted for nearly 4 hours, with Paxton's supporters challenging what they believed were a lack of facts.
What you have in this case is triple hearsay in most cases. It is hearsay within hearsay within hearsay.
This was an investigation. So if they heard hearsay or hearsay within hearsay, that rule doesn't apply to investigations.
The small number of Paxton supporters, 23 in all, felt the process of impeachment was not being followed properly and moving too quickly.
I am not commenting on Mr. Paxton's guilt or innocence, rather the lack of credible process that has gone on today.
However, once the debating was over, it was the chairman overseeing the investigation into Paxton who had the closing argument, and his message was clear as it was simple, and ultimately followed by the majority.
You are not deciding facts or law today. You are simply deciding if this matter may proceed to trial. You are simply deciding that there are sufficient facts to go to trial. Members, I respectfully ask that you approve these articles. Send this to trial.
So now the focus shifts from the chamber for the House of Representatives across the rotunda to here, the chamber for the Texas State Senate, where there will be a trial for Paxton. And the date for that trial, as of this evening, is undecided. In Austin, Mario Diaz, KPRC 2 investigates.
Shortly after the impeachment vote, Paxton released a statement about the impeachment proceedings. He said in part, quote, "The ugly spectacle in the Texas House today confirms the outrageous impeachment plot against me was never meant to be fair or just. It was a politically motivated sham from the beginning." The statement went on to say, in part, "I look forward to a quick resolution in the Texas Senate where I have full confidence the process will be fair and just." KPRC 2 looked through the vote count to see how our local representatives voted in today's impeachment proceedings. Of the 36 representatives in the Houston area, 24 voted in favor of impeaching Paxton. 9 voted against. 2 in our area were absent from today's hearing, and 1 representative was present but did not vote. We posted the breakdown of votes on our website, click2houston.com. So